the room wasn't very big. There was a dresser by the wall opposite the door and a bed on either side. By the foot of each bed was a toy box. Everything was oversized and painted in cheery colors. Charlotte was already in the bed on the left. Eliza tucked them both in and kissed them goodnight. It was years since Maggie had gone to bed this early, but for some reason she was so tired that it didn't take her more than a few minutes before she fell asleep. Maggie woke up from somebody shaking her shoulder. For a moment she looked around in the gloom, having forgotten where she was, then she saw who had woken her up. Charlotte was standing next to her bed, clutching a worn teddy bear to her chest with one arm. "What is it, Charlotte? Can we sleep with you? Mr. Bear thinks it's scary when it's dark and windy." "Okay, sure," Maggie mumbled and lifted the duvet. Charlotte crawled into bed and lay down next to her, snuggling close. Maggie pulled the duvet over them both and wrapped an arm protectively around Charlotte, who was already half asleep with her thumb in her mouth. When Maggie woke up, she was lying pressed against the wall. Charlotte was lying on her stomach, arms and legs spread as if she was skydiving, yet still managing to snore softly. Maggie caught a whiff of something and made the mistake of lifting the duvet. The smell that hit her nostrils made it quite clear what Charlotte had done. Maggie carefully made her way around Charlotte to get out of bed. She looked out of the window at the beautiful day outside. The sun was shining from a blue sky with only a few fluffy clouds. She opened the window to let in the fresh air. Or let out the smell. What had that girl been eating? Outside, the birds were singing. Maggie leaned on the windowsill and listened to the world waking up. Suddenly her crotch grew warm as she wet herself. Maggie was shocked. She hadn't noticed that she needed to pee until it was too late. Also, she didn't find wearing a wet diaper anywhere near as distasteful as she had the day before. "This place is affecting me already. I have to get out of here." Charlotte stirred and stopped snoring, and Maggie walked over to the bed. She knelt next to it, taking care not to put weight on her diaper. "Good morning, Charlotte," Maggie said, carefully brushing the hair out of Charlotte's face. "Did Mr. Bear sleep well?" she added. "Morning." Charlotte started to roll over on her back, but Maggie stopped her. "Can you keep a secret?" Maggie asked quietly. Charlotte nodded. "Me and Tommy are going on a treasure hunt today." Charlotte perked up. "Can I come too?" "Of course you can, but we can't tell anybody. Especially Eliza." "Who?" "Mom," Maggie corrected. "It'll be our secret. Just you and me and Tommy." "Okay. So where is it?" "Where is what?" "The treasure." "Oh. We don't know." Charlotte looked confused. "That's why we're looking for it." "I mean, it wouldn't really be a treasure hunt if we knew where it was, would it?" Maggie added. The answer seemed to satisfy Charlotte. "Come on, let's see if Mom is up so we can get you changed." Maggie helped Charlotte up and they headed downstairs. They were halfway down the stairs before Maggie realized that they were both wearing nothing but diapers. "Wait here," Maggie said, and darted back up the stairs as quickly as the swollen diaper and slightly too big steps would allow. She returned with a couple of nightdresses from the dresser, but Charlotte was already downstairs and headed for the kitchen. Maggie quickly pulled one of the dresses over her head and followed her. It was a little too small, so she couldn't quite get it over the diaper,